Alright, hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to another speed paint. I'm Luhrak and today we're finishing up Bearger from Don't Starve Together. We, in the last video, did the line art and I'm just quickly fixing out like the little background circle the podest he's standing on, and then transitioning into coloring everything. And then later we're also gonna shade it and fix it all up to finalize it. Alrighty. So like in the previous drawings, I already put like down a little bit base color, but it was just like kind of grayscale, some like different like darkness levels basically, just to like kind of show what the different parts of it is, to like kind of make it seem a little bit more exciting than like not coloring it at all. So now the real colors come in. Usually like the game does have kind of washed out colors, and I went like a little bit more colory. I like the gray, like this character like mostly has grays to tones, like from black to like gray and stuff. His nose is like the most colorful thing on him pretty much. I still try to like pick the grays like a little bit into color. I think I went into a little bit blue or red-ish, just slightly. And yeah, I tried to like still make him look a little bit like more in the style how I usually do it. Like usually I'd like to take like pastel kind of colors and that kind of stuff. Just make kind of happy, kind of nice vibe and colors, you know. So I dived into that a little bit more than I guess the original material usually does. And yeah, but like overall this is anyway like the character translated into my style. Like just the base character material is really what comes from the game, but like the style and like him imagined as a more anthropomorphic kind of beast and less monstery. So it's really like a lot of like interpretation. It's like quite far from the game. So I think it's all good. I mean, he still has his original colors, just a little bit changed up, you know? Just giving a little bit of more pep, a little bit of pop. Alrighty, so we pretty much have all the colors down, like the talons kind of with the white-ish tone kind of really pop out as well against all the kind of more darker tones that we have there. And yeah, we're diving in with the shading. I basically started by blocking in like really general areas. That's, I think, usually the best way how to approach shading, just like blob in some like really big shapes of where the shading should generally be, and then from there go into more and more detailing. Because else I did, like, for example, in the past, or like as I was starting out, I did the mistake of like immediately trying to like do detailed shading, like exactly how the lines should be off the shading basically. And then later I realized, oh no, I could probably, like, if the shading comes from this angle, it should probably even cover all these parts, and then all the like kind of nice detailed shading I already had was kind of useless because I had to reposition it and all that kind of stuff to make like more bigger shading areas to like give it a nicer edge, nicer look, you know. And yeah, so it's really good like blobbing in like the big parts and then going into the detail. Same thing here with the little podest. I went like for a little bit of a washed out dark green, and then I'm trying to make the grass kind of shaded and all that kind of stuff. But for the grass, actually, that was kind of felt like how I usually draw my fur as well. I pretty much just like did it as if I was drawing fur, and then I'm adding also the stone, little outline, and we're done. I'm quite happy, quite proud how this turned out generally. I think it turned out quite nice. It's a nice translation, as I said, from the character in-game into like a new interpretation, into my style, into this more muscular and flexing position. And yeah, I'm quite proud of it. And I also heard from my friend that he quite enjoyed it as well. Happy times, and yeah, I'm excited for the next drawing. Hey, since you made it till the end, I would assume that you enjoyed the video. If that's the case, hug that like and subscribe button and see you in the next one.